Miss Rahayu and friends. It's very nice to meet you all. So today we are from the second group. We'll present about present perfect progressive tense. So before we start our presentation, these are the members in our group. And these are some topics or materials that will be discussed in today's presentation.
Okay, today I'm gonna explain definition of present perfect progressive. The present perfect progressive tense is a form of the verb used to express an action that has been completed at some point in the past, or an action has begun in the past and continues until now. Action in this tense usually lasts a certain time and has relevance to current condition. And so, that's all about my material.
So, that is Adit's explanation about this material, present perfect progressive tense. Next, I will continue the explanation. Introduce, my name is Tika and I will continue to explain about the formula of present perfect progressive or continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense is formed with auxiliary verbs have or has, been, and present participle or ing. Have is used for the subject I, you, they, and we, while has is used for the subject she, he, it. This tense formula is divided into three, depending on the type of the sentence. This is including the first is positive sentence, the second is negative sentence, the third is interrogative sentence. For the positive sentence, the formula is she plus have or has plus been plus verb ing or present participle. The example for this positive sentence are: first, you have been cooking this food for 1 hour. The second is she has been sleeping. Then the next sentence is kind of negative sentence. So the formula for this sentence is subject plus have or has plus not plus been plus verb ing. And for the examples are: you have not been cooking this food for 1 hour, and the second example is she has not been sleeping. Then the third sentence is interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence has a same meaning with question. So the formula is have or has plus subject plus been plus verb ing. And the example are: have you been cooking this food for 1 hour? And the second example is: has she been sleeping? So that's all the explanation about the formula of present perfect progressive or continuous tense. I'm sorry if there are some mistakes. Next, my friends will be continue my explanation about this material.
Hello, I'm Sarasvati, Wirapuspa, and you can call me Saras. So today I want to tell you about the functions of present perfect progressive tense. And there are several functions that you need to know. First, the function is to show an action that has been completed in a point in the past, followed by its relevance to the current condition or present. For examples, the construction laborers are thirsty since they have been removing the scaffoldings. So it means construction workers are thirsty because they have moved the scaffolding. The second example is Mandy feels full as she has been eating half of the tart. So it means Mandy is full because she has eaten half the pie. Then the second function is to show an action or condition that you just finished doing. The adverb just is used to designate this condition. For example, it has just been snowing in Japan. So it means it just snowed in Japan. The second example is, please take off your shoes because I just have been sweeping the floor. So it means, please take off your shoes because I just swept the floor. And the last function is to indicate an action that has started in the past. For example, I have been driving a car through the rain for an hour. So it means I have been driving through the rain for an hour. The passengers have been waiting for the next flight since this morning. So it means the passengers have been waiting for the next flight since this morning. So I think that's all about the functions of present perfect progressive tense.
Hello, I'm Padu. Today I want to tell you about the characteristic. The predicate of the sentence is the sentence always consists of has, have, been, past participle. Examples: I have been waiting for the bus for 1 hour. The children have been playing in my backyard since the afternoon. An interactive sentence is formed by moving the auxiliary verb has, have in front of the subject or main sentence and playing the word been after the subject. While the negative is by adding the word not after has, have of playing it after the subject. Example: have not you been reading this book, or have you not been reading this book? Okay, thank you.
Okay, now I will explain about the adverb or time signal of the present perfect continuous tense, which is often used is as follows: for about, since, all the day, a long day, forever years, since to mount, and many others. Okay, that's all about my material. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Rika Fitri Darmawan, and now I want to tell you the conclusion of this presentation. So, the conclusion is the present perfect progressive tense is a form of the verb used to express an action that has been complete at some point in the past, or an action has begun in the past and continues until now. This tense has two characteristics. The first one is the predicate of the sentence in this sentence always consists of has or have plus been plus past participle. The second, an interrogative sentence, is formed by moving the auxiliary verb has or have in front of the subject or main sentence and placing the word been after the subject. The adverb or time signal of the present perfect continuous tense, which is often used, is as follows: for about, since, all the day, a long day, forever year, since 2 months ago, and many more. And the function of present perfect progressive is first to show an action that has been complete at a point in the past followed by its relevance to the current condition. And the second, to show an action or condition that you just finished doing. The adverb just is used to designate this condition. Third, to indicate an action that has started in the past. So that's all about the conclusion. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Hayu and my friends. Let me introduce myself. My name is Putu Lydwin Gita Taranthy. You can call me Lydwin. Now I want to tell you about example exercise present perfect continuous. Okay, number 1. You blah 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 in Bali for 3 years. The answer is you have been living in Bali for 3 years. Because you live in Bali 3 years ago and you are still living in Bali till now. Okay, number 2. Eat blah 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 for 3 hours. The answer is it has been raining for 3 hours because it began to rain 3 hours ago and it is still raining now. Okay, number 3. I blah 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 so hard, so now I'm going to have a rest. The answer is I have been running so hard, so now I'm going to have a rest because I ran quite along, so I need to have a rest. I have 3 exercises for you to answer. Number 1. Tanya blah 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 piano since she was 9 years old. Number 2. Where have they been? Blah 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 been playing football. Number 3. See blah 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 Indonesian for 5 months. Okay. Good luck and goodbye.
So I think that's all about our presentation. It's about present perfect progressive tense. We hope all of you understand about the material. Thank you and see you next time.